Hello and welcome to my podcast. This is our very first episode. Woo! So today's video and probably this whole podcast will be just book reviews and book recommendations. So let's get started. Okay, so our first episode today, and probably throughout this whole podcast, we are going to review books, recommend different resources and books, and talk the big topics about theology, apologetics, you can name it. So first and foremost, I will recommend a few resources to get you started in theology and even Bible study. So, I would say the first one is grab yourself. If you're watching this, you can see this. If not, this is the Bible Knowledge Commentary for those who are watching. For those who are not, yes, that is what I'm using currently. I have the Old Testament and the New Testament for those who are watching. You can see this. But yes, I have the New and Old Testament volumes of the Bible Knowledge Commentary, which is the 2-volume set. If you're into apologetics, for a good apologetics book, I'd recommend Counterfeit Kingdom. That's a really good one. Learning about the New Apostolic Reformation, that is a very good topic, and maybe we'll discuss this in later episodes. But yes, it's a great book to read. Hold on just a second. Here's another great book. It is Balanced Apologetics, Using Evidences and Presuppositions in Defense of the Faith by Ronald B. Myers. This is another great one on just studying apologetics, and it gives you just great stuff, and there's just great stuff. That's another great one. Of course, there's some others. I recommend the Richard Rohr and the Enneagram Seeker if you're wanting to know more about the New Age and the rise of the Enneagram. It is a good read. It's not very big either. For those who are watching, you should see how big this is. It's not very big. Here's another good book, Handbook of Biblical Evidences, The Facts on Jesus' Creation in the Bible by John Ankerberg and John Weldon. This is another great book. It's a good read. It's a little more to it. So if you're not wanting a big read, probably not a book for you. And of course, most apologists, people who are in the apologetics field, know Evidence demands a verdict by Josh McDowell. This is another great read. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard lots of good things about this book, so this is another one I'd say most people would recommend. It's got good information, and Josh and his son Sean are really good apologists. Now, if you're looking for memoirs, I recommend this book. Passport to Heaven by Michael Wilder. This is a book that another fellow apologist, Melissa Dougherty, interviewed, and it's about the true story of a zealous Mormon missionary who discovers that the Jesus he never knew. Fun fact, my boyfriend over 2 years, he was a former LDS member, and just in January he is converted over to Christianity, and I actually showed him this interview that Melissa had with him, and he liked it a lot, and I love this book. I've read it. I could honestly read it like over and over. It was really, really powerful testimony of someone who's been the LDS faith. So if you're interested in more of this kind of content, please let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Now, if you're looking for good Bible studies, that's all in the apologetics section. Now we're going to go back to like theology, Bible studies, all that. Another great Bible study resource is Hebrews Fulfilled in Christ, a study for well-watered women. And this is from the Well-Watered Women Company. And it's just a really, really good Bible study. I've been doing it myself. It's really good. It's very theologically rich Bible study. So if you're looking for a really good, rich Bible study, I would recommend this Bible study. Those are all the book recommends. So that's probably the end of this episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow this podcast on whatever place you subscribe, follow podcasts on. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!